I woke up in a hospital room that smelled sharply of bleach and metal. My head throbbed as if someone had split it open and stitched it back together with malice. A nurse leaned in close, her eyes darting toward the door. Her voice dropped to a whisper. "Sir, your wife brought you in, said you fell, but your injuries, they don't add up." I blinked at her, confused. "What do you mean?" "These are blunt force trauma wounds. Someone attacked you." She slipped an envelope into my hand. "A 13-year-old boy left this for you before your wife arrived. Said you should watch it alone." And just like that, she was gone. The envelope felt unnaturally heavy. Inside was a flash drive and a folded note. I recognized the handwriting immediately, my wife's. "Don't look at it, please." My chest tightened. The walls seemed to close in. I sensed deep down that whatever was on that drive wasn't meant to help me. It was meant to destroy me. 3 days later, I was discharged. My wife stayed by my side the entire time, her smile soft, her voice gentle, the kind of care born from guilt. When she helped me dress, I caught her eyes in the mirror. "Rehearsed. Do you remember what happened?" she asked. "Not much," I said. "Just darkness." She smiled as if that was good news. At home, I waited until she fell asleep before retrieving the flash drive from under the mattress. I didn't want to watch it, but I had to. The screen flickered. A timestamp. 1:32 a.m. My living room. My own house. She entered with a man I didn't know, tall, broad-shouldered. They laughed, then kissed. The camera wobbled slightly, like it was being held by someone small. Then a whisper, a boy's voice. I knew it. My stepson. He had filmed them. The footage continued. The man's eyes suddenly locked on the camera hard. He moved fast. The screen went black. Then another angle. Me on the floor, bleeding, unconscious, and her voice calm, cold. He slipped. He always slips. I didn't sleep that night. I sat in darkness, staring at the frozen image of her face. The same face that had kissed my forehead just that morning. She thought I had no memory, that her sins were buried under hospital reports and pity. Played my part. I smiled at breakfast, thanked her for saving me, even apologized for my own carelessness. Inside, I cataloged everything. The man from the video. I recognized his watch when he arrived 2 days later, her coworker. She introduced him casually, as if he hadn't already shared in my blood. His name was Nathan. He shook my hand, warmth false as silk. I memorized the flex of his fingers, ready for violence. I searched quietly. Phone records, hidden cloud photos, transactions she thought I'd never see. Every click peeled away another lie. She wasn't planning a life with me anymore. She was moving assets, closing accounts, rewriting history. Then I realized something. The boy, the one who filmed it, wasn't her son. He was mine. My son from a previous marriage, sent away years ago after she claimed he was troubled. He had come back and tried to warn me. The truth hit quietly like a verdict. A hidden folder on her laptop, buried under layers of encryption. A confession, a video message. She was crying, but not for me. "If this goes wrong," she said, "make it look like an accident. He has insurance. The house will be ours." Nathan's voice answered, muffled. "And the kid? Leave him. He's smart but harmless." That was when I stopped feeling pain. That afternoon I called my lawyer, quietly, methodically. I moved everything she thought she owned into a trust under my son's name. Every dollar, every asset, every lie transformed into evidence. Then I waited. She came home late. I sat in the dark. Her eyes adjusted and froze. "You're awake." I nodded. I watched her face drain of color. "You don't understand," she said. "I understand everything." She tried to speak, but I handed her a folder. Bank transfers, photos, her own confession. Her mouth opened, then closed. The sound she made wasn't human. It was panic dressed as pity. "You can't do this," she whispered. "They'll think you fell," I said softly. No threats. No violence. Just silence. And her reflection fractured in the window glass as she realized I had already undone her. The police found her car at the bridge the next morning. Suicide, they said. I didn't correct them. Nathan vanished. Maybe he ran. Maybe he didn't. My son came to see me last week. He didn't speak much. Just left a note. "You saw it alone." Like I said. I stared at that line for a long time. Everything was quiet now. Too quiet. Sometimes I replay that hospital memory. The nurse's whisper, the envelope, the weight of truth before I understood it. I used to think survival meant staying alive. Now I know it's about burying the right people first and walking away without a sound. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Subscribe to Cheating Stories Insight World for more gripping stories.